People don't become homeless because they've run out of resources. People become homeless because they run out of relationships. You can imagine the complexity that goes into working with the whole person and relationships in particular, and that's the hard work we're up against. For 95 years, Lighthouse Mission Ministries has been addressing the core issues in people's lives that are driving homelessness. On an average day, we're working with around 250 people, men, women, and children. We want to meet folks where they're at, and we've recently added a new program called Street Connect, and that's where we're actually going out to the camps, going out to the panhandlers, and really trying to engage them relationally. From there, they hit our drop-in center. People get access to a whole myriad of services. We have a lot of other agencies operating out of there, and that really makes it easy for people to get the help they need and start on that trajectory towards life recovery.
I found myself overwhelmed with the chaos that was going on in my life. One morning I woke up in my van and I thought, what in the world am I doing? What's going on here? Well, I went to the drop-in center. This turned out to be a safe place for me. I'd been doing some talking with a staff member at the drop-in while I was there, and he was telling me about moving over to the mission here.
The men's shelter is a place where people start getting the deeper case management that's necessary. They take classes, they get involved in a kind of a therapeutic community of sorts. It's a high recovery emphasis. So after the men's shelter, people oftentimes go into what we call our New Life program. The New Life program is a year-long addiction recovery and Christian discipleship program. It's almost like an internship for the people that are really serious about getting better.
I spent a lot of time just like running away, trying to run away from all my problems and stuff like that. And then I got loaded for the first time, and it was a whole new world for me. Like, I didn't have to feel. I got to numb out. One thing led to another, and that lifestyle gripped me. In the program, I let my walls down completely. I was willing to try a new way of life, do it God's way. My life's a blessing now today because I'm not living in my will. I graduated the program, started college. The program is the foundation I'm setting the rest of my life on.
When people know there's an unconditional love for them, that really improves a person's self-esteem. Folks show up with these gargantuan bags on their backs full of shame at a life that's broken. For moms that lost their kids, there's healing of shame that comes from knowing Jesus. That gives them oftentimes the energy and the motivation that says, you know what, I should fight for this life. And so we see those folks coming out the other side with some real serious healing having been done. If you're a female and you're coming out of that drop-in center, the next step is our Agape home. On the top floor of the building, we have our single women. On the bottom floor, we have our moms with kids. And I tell you, it's one of the most beautiful things to see moms with their kids stabilizing and having a real chance at life again.
I was using for 8 years and didn't know I was pregnant with my daughter until the day I had her. That's the day I changed. Born at 11:19 at night, 7 pounds, 19.5 inches long. The best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. By having the mission, the Agape House, I've been able to have my daughter back with me. I'm sorry, it makes me so happy. I can't help it. Having support to help her and me, and I really thank them for that. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have her right now.
I firmly believe I'd still be in that spiral going down and making those bad choices if this place wasn't here, if these folks didn't open their doors for you and reach out.
What I'd like to say to the community and the donors of the mission is thank you. You may not be able to see it every day, but I do. You make a difference. You guys make this happen. And I don't know you, but you helped save my life.